Good morning. So today I'm going to have a brief run through of my thoughts on Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. So in Australia we get things a little bit earlier than the States. We were one of the first to get it, except for the eShop went down literally the second that it came out because I was checking all morning. And it's really cool. It's a really cool game. So it's really hard to show unless you've got like a one of those DS's that has the emulator in it that costs hundreds of dollars. If you do have another way to do this, please let me know. But you just get lines. So this is my little guy. This is Ash. And that's the little Rotom Pokedex at the bottom. There's a few things that I want to like briefly talk about. The music's very cool. Everything's kind of in like a little bit more Alolan. Like even if I go into the Pokemon Center, let me just go in and see if it makes sense. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like doo doo. It's like oh, here we go. Do 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 do. It's very chill. Everything's very Hawaiian, like you're sitting on a palm tree, like on a hammock and just relaxing. So that's super cool. What else is there? In terms of the graphics, they're unreal. So they're a massive, massive step up from the last Pokemon games. The backgrounds are really, really awesome. I'm just going to go and... Where am I going to go? I'm going to go to 10 Carrot Hill because I want to go and get a Pokemon. You can't really actually catch Pokemon in this demo, but you do get to practice catching. So that's really, really interesting. When you actually catch Pokemon, this bit is awesome. Look at this. Shh. You snake through the grass. It's a Rockruff. I love the dynamics of the battles. I love the backgrounds with the battles. They're so detailed. I love having the trainers. I love this. This is awesome. So this is really cool. I'm just going to kill this guy straight away with a super effective because I've battled him before, so it'll tell you whether it's super effective or not effective or not. So I'm just going to kill him. The actual trial itself is super easy. Like I have a feeling that this game is going to be really, really easy. So it's not going to be much of a challenge, but it's going to be fun still, and there's going to be a lot to do. There's a few niggles that I have with this game, well, with the demo at least. First of all, you can't use this here doesn't let you walk. I'm really sad about this. You have to use this one. So, I don't know, like, you can actually use I'm hopeless. I don't even know what this is called. The, like, D-pad or the sticks. I don't know. But you can use it in battle, and that's, like, normal. But for some reason, you can't use it when you're walking around. So I'd be sitting here and I'd be like, I'm not moving. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have to use the circle. And I remember in XY, I used to try and avoid using the circle because you'd have to go on skates everywhere, and skates were really hard. So at least you don't have to use skates, and at least you can run around straight away by pressing B. I like the part where you can just press Y and you just get your Tauros. There he is, there's my Tauros. And you just click on him and now you're riding a Tauros. He just pops up. That's pretty cool. And then you press B and you smack out all of the different, the rocks and stuff. So that's really, really interesting, really fun, something a little bit different. There's a noise in the game that really bugs me. How do I get off my Tauros? Oh yeah, there we go, see ya. It's... In Oris, I think it was, you had a thing where the grass would like shake and you'd hear the sound of a Pokemon, and all the Pokemon tended to have different sounds. In this game, there's a sound that happens every like 5 seconds, and it sounds like when a bloody zigzagoon pops up out of the grass. So I'm constantly looking around. I'll see if I can hear it. It doesn't want to come up now, but even when Team Skull were here, it's like a really weird, like if you go back and you play Oris and it's like that, like it's a weird noise. And it's in this game all the time. And it's really annoying. So I really hope that that's not in the game constantly, because I can't, every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, there's a Pokemon around. And it'll be like when we're talking to Team Skull. So that's really, really annoying. Team Skull themselves are pretty cool, but those dudes walk like absolute idiots. They're just like, and the music in that is so like 90s, terrible 90s R&B, which is kind of cool because I'm a 90s kid, so I really, really liked it. What else is there to talk about? The actual video that they've got gives away a lot. In terms of, there's a lot of interesting things that I haven't seen at all, so definitely watch that. And make sure that once you've completed the trial that you go back and do it, because there's lots of people to talk to. There's a few little places that you can explore. And the other interesting point that I want to kind of talk about is that there is a spot. So let me just go to it. And the other thing is that it is a little bit hard to kind of move around in this game, because the camera doesn't really, like, there's no way to kind of move the angle of the camera of where you're going. So sometimes you're running and you can't actually see at all where you're going. So you're like pushing yourself up against the wall, or you're just running this way, just trying to figure out where the hell you are. So that's a bit like, I wish that it would, I'm hoping that that's just because it's a demo and that'd be a lot to put in the demo. But like if I'm walking, like right now I'm walking, I can't turn my camera around and see where the hell I'm going. I'm just walking. So I'm going to run. And I think there's a lot of places that you'd miss if you didn't just like aimlessly walk around. But there's actually a pier and a ferry service. And in the ferry service, the lady says that Alola is a far way away. And I'll just find exactly what she says. I'm just going to go in. So it's up here. It's this little place here. It's like a ferry service. And you have to press A to go into all the doors. They don't just open for you anymore. And the person says, I don't know what that was, this is it. Right now I'm building a ferry with help from my Pokemon. Bet you can hardly wait, eh? And then this other person says, it doesn't matter if you can fly or swim, you can always take the ferry. And then this person says, I have to sail away on a ship in 23 days. So I wonder if I have to come back for that person in 23 days. And then, yeah, she asks, will you come back in 23 days? So I better remember that. There's a few people like that. But what's interesting about that is I'm wondering, can you go to other regions? I don't know. Maybe you can go to other regions. And that would be super awesome if I could go everywhere. And there are like a bajillion Marchamps and Slowpokes hanging around. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I'm pretty much going to say. Keep an eye out for people who say, oh, you know, I'm going to be here in this many days or that many days. I can't remember all of them. Hopefully someone on Reddit puts the whole list and I can remember when to actually go on. But I'm so excited for this game. Let me know what you think. You guys have probably just got it, so you're just kind of having a bit of a play around. Do you like it? Are you excited? Are you going to get Sun or are you going to get Moon? I'm really interested to know. And if you do have any ideas on how to actually link these things up to computers and record them, let me know. All right, guys, have a great day and I will see you at my next review.